Hello, I have good news. It's safe to buy now, the pool funding coins. So let me take a look at the charts. All right, so as you can see here, it's been a couple of days, and the selling activity has pretty much stopped, which there should have been none. This is the month of April. We've all had an agreement in place, and there's penalties attached to those that sell. And I did my first two executions the other day. Okay. I've got a list of other people. I'm going to be reaching out to everyone, but it's very important that no one sells during the month of April. Okay. But let's just take a look at the charts. You can see here PFG, uh, $10 worth of volume there so far today. Okay. Yes. So the sellers have stopped. Uh, PFI. $123. Yeah. You can see it's stabilized here. Okay. PFS, $27 of 24-hour volume. Yeah, if anything, there might be a little bit of buying already happening there. And PFB, 35 cents, so yeah, it has stopped. So we effectively have stopped those that thought that they could just sell anyway. There's consequences. There's consequences for selling in the month of April. Okay. Regardless if I execute those consequences immediately or not, the fact is we'll be definitely reaching out to everyone. There's not that many. Here's the thing, guys. We have thousands of members. Okay. As of this morning, about 2,705 active members right now. Our issue isn't with thousands of people. Our issue is with technically just like less than 20 people in the entire month of April. So for the most part, everybody has been compliant working with us. Okay. Well, here's the deal. We're going to be making a change here. You see this here. This is my little button. All I got to do is put your wallet address in there and click that button and your account's suspended for 30 days. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to reach out to your sponsor, say, hey, what's going on with your referral? Right. So we'll be talking to both the referral and the sponsor, say, what's going on here. But here's the deal, guys. This could be very disruptive. But if I push this button, there could be a whole bunch of people below this account that we're kind of expecting a chain of like, pay it back, all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that if I push this button, the payments that would have gone to the referral would in turn go to the address of the sponsor. So I think we can make that relatively easy. So if I push this button, the payments of the referrals just start going to the sponsor instead of to the original the original sponsor. It'll go to the upline sponsor. And yeah, we could probably do that for everything, but um it's little more involved, a little bit more involved. Okay. I want to basically test it out just on on the account that get suspended. Okay. A few of those counts and watch how that goes. But yeah, we can make that change. I'll be talking to the programmer about that today. All right. So we need people to cooperate with what we're doing because here's where you're at, guys. You're the yellow line on this chart. Okay, we're right here. You're in the yellow line, and that's you right there. And you have the opportunity to get the most because you're coming in right now, early on. especially if you're a well. If you're one of the top 50 in any one of our coins and you're a well, yeah, you are, that's worth fighting for. So you want to do anything you can to stay in that position because the benefits and rewards are going to be awesome. And this yellow line is everyone that's part of this right now. You're you're in a position to get the most benefit because of being here first. And speaking of being here first, okay, I hope you understand why it's important that we continue to have high prices. Okay. Why is this important? Okay. Let's see here. Not as big as I wanted it to be, but anyway, the reason why we need the price of our coins to go up is so that the people that came in this month don't have an advantage over the people that came in last month. Technically, the people that came in last month should have an advantage over the newer people, not the other way around. But see, if the price is lower or is the same as it was a month ago, then they're accumulating coin at the same rate. Okay. The thing is, these coins are limited. There's only 10,000 PFG. There's only 100,000 PFS. There's only 1 million PFB and 10 million PFI. It's designed for slow distribution. There's 18 digits behind the decimal point. We're using those digits. Most cryptocurrencies don't bother, being too concerned about those digits. We're going to use up a good chunk of those digits with what we're doing here because we want the people that came in early to have an advantage over the people that came in after them, and that be an ongoing thing. So as long as our prices keeps kind of going up month after month after month, if the trend is every month it's a higher price, then that would create this slower distribution, and that's what we're after. The slower distribution benefits the people that came in earlier, right? And so it's all about ammo. How much ammo do you get when it comes to, if you were to sell? Okay. Well, you want the newer people to have a whole lot less ammo than the ammo that you have. This is why we want to get the price up. So the only two things that got to be done to make the price go up. And right now, the month of April, we have a really good shot at doing it here. If people realize just how close we are, if you take a look at the amount of coin available, it's still very limited supply. Okay, just look at PFG for example. If I go to PFG, there we go. There's only 186 holders. Okay. There are no distributions happening. Okay, because we don't have a pool established for the $1,000 coin here, PFG. So this is just people who have bought in, who have got a position in. Okay. And then if you take a look at where is there a liquidity contract? I think it's dried up. Nope. See, notice that there's no liquidity contract above the pancake. Okay, so over here, normally we'd see a liquidity contract, so nothing to buy up there. It's empty. And when it comes down to the pancake here, 0.0013. Okay. It's going to take nothing to push the price of this up to millions of dollars. Okay. That's all that's there. That's all. As long as nobody else is selling, the only place you can buy from would be here. This is it. So the price should go up a lot. Okay. So if you can take a look at that on all the coins and just you can see PFG is like, it's a no-brainer. Put some money in it. But the two things that need to happen is no selling, so there's nothing bringing the price down, right? And then consistent buying, and that's what we can work on. We can do a little bit better working on making more buying. I mean, there's 2,700 active members. Well, we got to activate them and get them at least buying. Even if a bunch of people just bought $1, it would add up. 100 people bought $1, it'd be $100. If 1,000 people bought $1, it'd be $1,000. What it would do is it would prevent the algorithm, the software, from kind of just driving the price down, looking for buyers. So more activity, even at the small level, will help drive the price up. And then those people that really want to position themselves to maximize their co-founder bonus and also, secure their spot as well, they're going to be very interested in keeping the price, buying. They're going to be the main buyers. Okay, anybody who's like understands the value of 10x, that's getting 10 times more coin, right? Not waiting for a price target. We're getting 10 times more coin. This is what's going to drive the price up. So we just need a lot of buyers, right? We have plenty of members, so we shouldn't have a problem coming with buyers. And then this is the time to do it. So green light, the sellers are done. Anybody who sells between now, we got 10 more days left of the month here. Anybody who sells between now and the end of the month, realize that we're going to shut your account down. You know, and what if it took us 2 weeks to finally shut you down? Then hey, you're going to be well into the month of May with no account, right? And if we can't get a hold of you, if we can't actually talk to you, then that's it. Your account won't be turned back on after 30 days. It'll just be over. Okay. So we're gonna put a little more controls into this. We'll be talking about this on Monday in our Monday co-founder training. But yeah, we're gonna establish controls, make sure people understand what we're doing, so we do things in the right way, so that we actually manifest exactly what we're doing and actually make it happen. Okay. So thanks for tuning in. Happy hunting. Hope each one of you that have a desire to become a whale actually make it happen for yourself. This is a small window of opportunity to get ahead of this while the prices are where they're at. At some point, becoming a whale or knocking out one of the other whales is going to be very hard. Like we're within I don't know, a couple of weeks of like impossible. Once we hit certain price targets, it'll be impossible for, someone to come in unless they put in a lot of money, right? Right. But yeah, just realize as we move through these price targets, the positions of the wells get more secure. Okay. So this is a good thing, and I think this is kind of a message to the handful of people that have itchy fingers that really feel like they want to sell right now for some reason during the month of April. Like, no, don't do that. And this is also a message for, those that, already want to buy and already want to maximize their co-founder bonuses, and they want to get as much coin as possible before the prices are really, really high, where they're not going to be able to buy as much coin. Okay. Well, this is it. Just, take advantage of this little dip here. Like this should be the last, major dip before the prices go very, very high. Okay. All right. So that's the message for you guys. Those people that are in between, they're just, too broke to do anything about it, or, don't care. That's okay. It's entertaining for you, I'm sure, too. So enjoy. All right. Bye for now.